Every single walk. Your dog is pulling you down the street. And you are pulling back. And nothing changes. Tomorrow it will do it again. And the day after. And the day after that. And most owners spend years in this exact cycle, thinking their dog is just stubborn, or strong-willed, or badly behaved. But here is what is actually happening. Your dog is not pulling because it is dominant. It is not pulling because it is trying to control you. It is not pulling because it is a bad dog. It is pulling because you accidentally taught it to. And every single day that you keep walking the way you walk, you are teaching it again. Here is exactly what you are doing wrong, and what you need to change. Starting on your very next walk. Number 1. You are reinforcing the pull. Every single time you move forward. This is the core mistake. And almost every owner makes it. Your dog hits the end of the leash, and pulls forward. And you follow. Maybe you resist for a second. Maybe you say no or heel. Maybe you give a little tug back. But then you keep walking. And the moment you keep walking, while the leash is tight, you have just taught your dog that pulling works. Dogs learn through consequences. If pulling produces forward movement, pulling is the correct strategy. It does not matter what you say. It does not matter how many times you correct it. If your feet keep moving while the leash is taut, the lesson your dog is learning is pull, and you will get there. The fix is the most boring solution imaginable, and it works faster than anything else. The moment the leash goes tight, you stop completely. Do not move. Do not speak. Do not pull back. Just stop. Wait for the leash to go loose. Wait for your dog to release the pressure itself. And the moment it does, you mark it, you reward it, and you move forward. That is the entire lesson. A tight leash means we stop. A loose leash means we go. Every single repetition of that builds the understanding your dog needs to walk beside you instead of in front of you. Number 2. You are using the wrong equipment, and it is making the problem worse. Most owners who have a dog that pulls are walking that dog on a flat collar, and a flat collar on a pulling dog does two things. It causes physical damage to your dog's trachea, neck and spine over months and years of repeated pulling pressure, and it gives your dog something to pull against. Dogs have an opposition reflex, which means when pressure is applied to their body, they push back into it. A flat collar around the neck actually triggers the opposition reflex and makes your dog pull harder, not less. A front clip harness, where the leash attaches at the chest, changes the physics of the walk entirely. When your dog pulls forward on a front clip harness, the pressure redirects the dog's body sideways, toward you, instead of allowing it to drive forward. It does not fix pulling on its own, but it removes the opposition reflex, and makes every other part of your training dramatically more effective. If you are currently using a retractable leash, stop immediately. A retractable leash teaches your dog that the leash is always tight, that pulling extends the leash, and that there is never a consequence for pressure. It is the single piece of equipment most responsible for creating chronic pullers. And most owners buy it thinking it gives their dog more freedom. It gives your dog more confusion, not more freedom. Number 3. You are not giving your dog enough information before and during the walk. Most owners clip the leash on, open the door, and expect their dog to immediately understand what a calm, structured walk looks like. But your dog has been inside for hours. Its nose has been picking up trace scents through the walls. Its body is full of unspent energy. And the moment that door opens, the world explodes with information. Smell, sound, movement, other dogs, cars, birds. And you expect it to walk calmly at your side. Through all of that, without any preparation, without any communication, without any structure at the start. The walk begins before you leave the house. Ask your dog to sit before you clip the leash on. Ask your dog to sit before you open the door. Ask your dog to wait at the threshold. And only release it forward when it is calm. This is not about dominance. This is about giving your dog a starting state. A dog that begins a walk already calm and focused is a dog that has a completely different walk than a dog that explodes out the door at full speed and has been pulling from the first step. The first 30 seconds of every walk sets the neurological tone for the entire walk that follows. Number 4. You are not making yourself interesting enough to compete with the environment. This is the one most trainers do not say directly, but it is completely true. Your dog pulls toward things Because those things are more interesting than you are. The smell on the lamppost. The dog across the street. The food wrapper on the ground. The person 50 meters away. All of those things are more compelling to your dog than the human on the other end of the leash, who walks the same route, at the same pace, in silence, every single day. You have made yourself predictable. And predictability is the opposite of interesting. The fix is to become unpredictable. Change direction without warning. Turn left when your dog expects you to go straight. Stop suddenly and crouch down. Speed up randomly and then slow down. Call your dog's name and run in the opposite direction. When your dog does not know what you are going to do next, it cannot afford to stop watching you. And a dog that cannot stop watching you has no attention left to spend on pulling toward everything else. Carry high-value treats on every walk. Not the dry, boring kibble from the bowl at home. Something your dog would genuinely stop for. Real chicken, cheese, something with smell and value. And reward your dog every single time it looks at your face. While walking, eye contact with you during a walk is one of the most powerful behaviors you can build. Because a dog looking at your face is not looking at the thing it wants to pull toward. Number 5. You are correcting the pull instead of rewarding the position. This is the difference between the owners whose dogs never stop pulling and the owners whose dogs transform within weeks. Most owners wait for the pull to happen and then correct it. They give a tug on the leash. They say no or heel. They stop and make the dog sit. But they never reward the dog for the moments when it is not pulling. And those moments exist on every single walk. They are just invisible to most owners. Every time your dog is walking at your side with a loose leash, that is the behavior you need to capture. Mark it the moment it happens. Treat it immediately. And make a massive deal of it. Your dog needs to understand, not just that pulling is wrong, but that walking beside you, at your pace, in your direction, is the most rewarding thing it can do on a walk. Most owners communicate what they do not want, and never communicate what they do want. And a dog that does not know what the correct behavior looks like cannot consistently offer it. Number 6. You are walking the same route every day, and your dog's brain has switched off. This one surprises most people. Dogs that walk the same route daily become desensitized to their environment and start looking for novelty. That novelty is usually found at the end of a tight leash, straining toward something new, a different route, even a slightly different variation, gives your dog's nose and brain completely new information to process. And a dog that is actively processing its environment through smell is a dog that is mentally occupied. Sniffing is one of the most powerful natural calming mechanisms a dog has access to. A dog that sniffs on a walk has a lower heart rate, lower cortisol, and is measurably calmer than a dog that is prevented from sniffing. Build sniff breaks into every walk. Let your dog stop and smell a lamppost for 30 seconds. Let it investigate a patch of grass. Let it follow a scent trail for a moment. These are not indulgences. These are mental exercise. 5 minutes of active sniffing is neurologically equivalent to 20 minutes of physical running. A walk that includes sniff time is a walk that actually drains your dog's energy, instead of just moving it from one place to another, in a state of constant frustrated arousal. Number 7. You have been inconsistent, and your dog is confused, not disobedient. This is the hardest point for most owners to hear, because it requires complete honesty. How many times have you stopped when the leash went tight, and then given up after 30 seconds, and kept walking anyway? How many times have you trained loose leash walking for 3 days, and then stopped because it was taking too long? How many times have you used the right technique on weekdays, and let your dog pull all weekend, because you were tired? Your dog is not being stubborn. Your dog is responding to an inconsistent set of rules that change depending on your mood, your energy level, and how much time you have. Dogs learn through repetition and consistency, not through occasional effort. A dog that is allowed to pull sometimes, and corrected for pulling other times, is a dog that has no clear picture of what the rules actually are. And a dog without clear rules defaults to the behavior that gets it what it wants most of the time, which is pulling. Pick one approach. Follow it on every walk, without exception, for 30 days. And your dog will give you the walk you have always wanted, because it finally understands Exactly what is being asked of it.